Good morning, folks, from a very damp Kyoto. This morning we're going to be going to Nagoya and we're going to be taking a charming Japanese train as we always do. Probably along the line that's literally just up here. That was keeping me awake last night. Not really, I had earplugs, but if you didn't, you definitely wouldn't sleep in this place. The whole building would shake when the planes go over. This is where I stayed last night. I'll give you a little quick look over there. I had a whole house to myself. It's a little Japanese house. How charming is that? Tatami mats on the floor and everything. Lovely. But not as nice as the place I think we'll be staying in Nara. I've got a really nice treat for you there. I'll give you a house tour for that one because we've got a really nice, quintessentially Japanese home we're staying in. But yeah, still quite a charming little street nonetheless. Oh, there's a pigeon. Oh, sorry. Konnichiwa. You won't speak English, will you guys? Come on. It's a Japanese pigeon. Right, let's get ourselves to Kyoto Station. It's not far from here. It's about a 10-minute walk. And our train leaves, I think, at 8 minutes past 9. Or just past 9 o'clock, not too bad. So we've got time to get there. So the train we'll be taking is called the Hikari 500. So we've taken the Sakura, we've taken the Thunderbird yesterday, that was cool. That wasn't a bullet train. I think the Hikari 500 is a Shinkansen, but I'm not sure. And that's kind of part of the fun. You turn up, you don't really know what you're getting on. I could Google it, but where's the fun in that? Let's just turn up and we'll see what train we're getting on. I assume you'll have already seen because I usually put it in the thumbnail. I do my stereotypical in front of the train, but that's because I like to make sure that my thumbnails are actually from the video. Nothing worse than clicking on a video and the thumbnail has nothing to do with it. My thumbnails are a direct screenshot from my videos, 99% of the time. Yeah, Kyoto's been okay. I can't give it a very good review or a bad review because I didn't get a chance to do a lot when I was here because the weather had been so atrocious. It was raining so hard that even with an umbrella, like, people weren't going out. You could see everyone was just kind of staying to the side. It rained pretty much all day yesterday. I did get a chance to go to a pretty cool temple, which you'll have seen if you follow me on Instagram. So I post stories on there and I keep things up to date. So these videos sometimes come out weeks after I shot them, just because of how long they take to edit, and obviously I've got a pipeline of videos to come out first. So if you ever want to see what I'm up to day to day, Instagram's your best bet. They must be serving up something pretty good. Quite a queue there for breakfast. Well, here's the station, and a big station it is. Let's get inside because it looks quite interesting on the inside. Quite a modern design, I suppose, which I'm not, you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of modern architecture, but it's still interesting nonetheless. So let's take a look. Yeah guys, so it's a massive station. I don't know how well it'll show on camera, it never really does, but the height of the place is insane, it's crazy tall. Let's see if we can find ourselves on the board. We're looking for the 908 Hikari 500 to Nagoya. Where its final destination I don't know, but we're going to Nagoya. So the 908 Hikari 500.
Until the 10:09 train.
Oh, there we are. For Nagoya/Tokyo. You can see just there. That's the 908. We're on track 11. Right, let's get through and get to track 11. Right, track 11. Where are you? Right, I'll get a bit closer for you guys so you can see actually. So here. Hikari 500, 908, track 11. I can actually read the hiragana for that one. I'm quite happy with myself. Hiragana. for the Hikari. Track 11, straight down here. There we are, Shinkansen, 11 to 14. There's restaurants and things in here as well still, so you're spoiled for choice. In these stations, which are usually huge here in Japan, there's always a multitude of places to eat, drink, cafes, restaurants, and you've always got your konbini, the convenience stores here. We went a little too far, we just need to go up these escalators here to platform 11 to 14. Always get ourselves a drink, I'm a little bit thirsty. There'll always be a konbini up there or a vending machine. There's always a vending machine. Let's just take the stairs, it'll be easier. Because that's quite the queue. So down there guys, on that track, that's where we came in yesterday on the Thunderbird 13. Which is not a Shinkansen, but it was still quite a rapid train. Just this upper part of the Shinkansen station is bigger than a lot of stations back home. Right, 11 to 14, keep going this way. Although it can be quite a trek to get to where you need to go in these stations, so it's always good to give yourself plenty of time. They're all very well laid out and signposted. Right, Shinkansen 14 to 11 down here. Right, track 11, 12 up here, but as you can see, it's like we're in another station again, and there's plenty of shops and places and stuff to get, and yeah, spoilt for choice. We've just got over 15 minutes, so we'll have a little peruse, see if there's anything worth getting. I see a lot of matcha here. I think Kyoto's known for their matcha. I personally don't like matcha, I think it tastes like grass and fish, but that's just me. And yes guys, I've had ceremonial grade matcha, yada yada, it just does nothing for us. It's just not my cup of tea. I got a Starbucks in here. I'm seeing plenty of options for food here, like ekibens and things like that. But to be fair, it's only like a 35-minute train ride for me to Nagoya from here, so I'm not that hungry, so I probably won't pick anything up. But I'm a bit thirsty, so we'll get a drink. But it's probably going to be easier to just use one of these vending machines. What have we got here? We got Pepsi Cola. You very rarely see it with the cola on it. And we've got some lemon stuff. This, I have no idea what this is. So, let's get one. It's always good to try new things. So that's $1.70. And I should probably have the right amount, so. Right, $1.70. Let's get some lemon stuff. Premium lemon squash. I assume it's just going to be like a nice lemonade. We'll see. Right, let's go to our platform just up here. I don't know what it is, guys, but Japan makes me sweat like nowhere else. I think it's just the humidity. It's so humid. I don't think I sweated this much in Mumbai. And it was hotter there, but it wasn't. And it was still humid, but I'm dripping here. So we got a little fresh air up here, but not much. So you can see the tracks here. We've got barriers along here on this one, and there's automatic barriers that open. And there's some coffee stands and probably a little konbini down there at the bottom. I can't see. So probably a konbini at the bottom there that I can't quite see. We've got coffee stands all the way along here. Spoiled for choice. Here we are, guys, car 9, and as always, plenty of vending machines and a Perk coffee, which has sandwiches. They love deep fried food here, man, I must say. They always have like deep fried like cutlets inside sandwiches, even when they're cold. I'm not a huge deep fried food guy myself, which might come as a shock with my stature, my build. But I like a good piece of fried chicken, don't get us wrong. But I'm not a big fan of it cold in the sandwiches. They do, yeah, the sandwiches here are a bit of a oddity in my opinion. And they hate crusts, you never get a sandwich with crusts. Shall we try our lemonade drink? It tastes exactly like Fanta Ice Lemon, like exactly. So yes, it's good. Very nice train indeed, eh? Looks very similar to one we've been on before, like the Sakura. I don't know if there is much of a difference, but we'll have a look. Looks very squared off, a bit more squared off. But I might be wrong, it might be the exact same model. This is interesting, I've never seen that before. I like this four-way configuration. That's really good for a family to sit together. I like that a lot. Here we are, 5A. Drink on the windowsill. Happy days. Right, so chairs are slightly different, I can tell, compared to the Sakura. So the footrest here is much larger and just different in general. There's a little pedal here, so you can adjust the angle of it, so that's cool. Net, instead of a little flap that we had before to have a little tray table, pretty much the same, side lights forward, but again huge, good if you want to do some work. Bit of a design here, close hook as normal, a little air vent there, which is good, air coming out of that as well. It's nice and cool here, which is good. Right, so there is a difference. Normally there's two rockers here, one for a little footrest that comes out the bottom, but this doesn't have these, it has these extended footrests, but this should still recline all the same. Square here instead of a circle. We still have our light and something there, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, seat warmer, definitely don't want that. In here we have another tray table as usual, a little one for your drink, so I can put my delightful premium lemon squash on there. How good's that? Window blinds as normal, slightly different design perhaps. Yeah, so only a short one today guys, about 35 minutes, which is one of our shorter Shinkansen journeys on this trip. Our longest is going to be from Sapporo down to Tokyo, that's well over 8 hours I believe. Right, I think there's not much more to show you. I'll show you the toilets in a minute when I go there, but at the minute, yeah, pretty good. Everything's on time as per. I mean, it goes without saying, I sound like a broken record. Right folks, it is now 9:08 and we're still in the station. We haven't left yet, but we'll see. I've never had one of these leave not on the minute yet. Right guys, we're off. It's literally just gone 9:09, so yes, we've left bang on time as usual. Now we can see how smooth the journey is with my lemonade and how little it's moving.
Shinkansen をご利用くださいましてありがとうございます。この電車は光の東京行きです。途中の停車駅は名古屋、浜松、静岡、熱海、新横浜、品川です。次の停車駅は名古屋です。お出口は右側です。ご利用いただけます。詳細については
what looks like a moist towel, or a moist towelette, however you wish to describe. Jolly good, but let's go to the lavatory and see what that situation's like. Right folks, we're in the lavatory, and a spacious one it is, I must say. This is the biggest one yet. Look at the floor space. There's the toilet bowl, there's the sink, we got some toilet paper, flush, we got the spray, we got the bidet, we got the seat open and close. Well, I've seen the close, I've never seen the open. Let's give this one a go. Isn't that fancy? I like that a lot. There's also a call for help, so if you fall in the toilet and you get stuck, you can ask for assistance. Right, I'm going to do my business and get out of here. Actually, here's what it looks like from the corner, guys. Up at the top, you can see how large it is. Yeah, really big, and a nice big mirror. So that's the toilet there. And as always, there's the men's, that's just the urinal. There's the woman's, that's a normal toilet. I won't go in there, obviously. And if you want to wash your hands with soap, you need to come outside. There's another little separate area with a sink. The sinks inside the toilets do not have soap. Now, this train has something I've never seen before on one of these Shinkansens, and it's a luggage area where you can put your larger luggage and you can lock it in place. So if you have an IC card, you can use your IC card to unlock it and then lock it again. And there's also one here that's just open to anyone without a reservation. You can just... I don't know if there's a way to use a combination lock on this. No. I don't see a way for you to do it without that, but if you have the card, which I don't have, but you can pick them up fairly easily, you can then lock your luggage there. So that's really handy. So we've made it to Nagoya. Looks like we're the only one getting off from our carriage, nobody else seems to be getting off. I think this train's going all the way to Tokyo perhaps, so it's probably where they're getting off. And it's raining. Charming. Well guys, it's 9:42 and we're not on the platform yet, so we are technically late. That's a first. We were meant to get here at 9:42 and it is now... Oh. We were meant to get here at 9:42 and it is now 9:42, but we're not on the platform yet guys, so we are technically late, and that's a first for me here. Well guys, we were meant to get here at 9:42, it's now 9:45, so we're 3 minutes late. So the Shinkansen is not perfect, but it's pretty damn close. Right guys, let's get out of here. I'd like to get the view of the front of our train, but there's no chance we're going to get there in time this time. Long train, we're right in the middle. Right guys, anyway, we'll have to probably get the thumbnail here. Right guys, hope you've enjoyed that video. If you want to see more Shinkansen videos, I've got plenty on the channel. I've got taking commuter lines here in Japan. I've got taking the Thunderbird train, which in my opinion looks a little bit like a 747 with its elevated cockpit at the front. We've got metro lines, we've got the lock guys. If that's what you're interested in, stick around and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.